Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to A2 English Unlimited class. Today's lesson is on past simple, the past simple. And once again, my name is Mustafa Banaman. The past simple, that is Madi Basit. Madi Basit. Now, what is the meaning of past simple? What is the meaning? Let's first start with the timeline. This is a timeline of the past simple. You can see that now is here on the timeline. This is now. And the past simple is used for any place on this timeline before now. All this part is the past simple. So we can use the past simple for something that happened, for an action that happened in 1972. We can also use it for something that happened when I was 5. So this is an event, hadath. All events, all hadath before, now, qabla al-an, all of them the past simple. And we can also use it for a period. You can see this time to this time. This is a period, fatra, a 3 years period. We can use the Madi Basit for that also. So let's look at this. Use the past simple to talk about events that are in the past and finished. So something that happened before now, everything before now is known as the past simple can be used for it. And it is finished. The action is finished. The event is finished. Now, let's look at examples. Pavel made the stereo belt in 1972. Pavel made the stereo belt. Made, this is the simple past. This is verb to, made. So you can see examples. So you can see here, made. So we have here, I'm trying to make a line under it. You can see made here. This word made is verb to. And this is an action or an event that happened and is finished. Now we can also have here another example here. My family moved from Nigeria to Scotland when I was 5. And on the timeline, you can see it here, something that happened in the past. And then we have another example. I lived in Qatar for 3 years. So for this 3 years, this is for fatra. And we can also use the past simple for it. So let's look at the forms. Let's now look at the form. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they all have the same past simple form. So one beautiful thing about the past simple is that all the pronouns, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, we use the same. If I say I went, you went, he went, she went, it went, we went, they went, all of them the same. The same verb to, one verb to for all of them. So for the positive statements, for Jumal Ijabi, I went to the shopping mall at the weekend. We moved to Scotland. Now, I will later explain to you these verb forms. Why we have here went and here ed. This is irregular verb. We will look at that. And this is regular. This is shadh, but this is muntazam. So غير منتظم منتظم إضافة إيدي غير منتظم كلمة جديد غير منتظم كلمة جديد. Okay, now, so this is for the positive sentences or statements. I went to the shopping mall at the weekend. We moved to Scotland. Now, for the negative, we just add the word didn't, and then we have the base verb fi'l asas. Nafi idafa didn't, maha fi'l asas. So I didn't go to work yesterday. Not I didn't went. Let's say I didn't went. As I feel as go. Okay. So let's look at this. For instance, let's look at this. Let me explain it with this for you to see. For instance, we have here feel as go. Feel as go. Min feel as we have go in. We have going, goes, gone, went. So we have, for instance, I went, Nafi, I didn't go. Ijabi, I went. But Nafi, I didn't go. Maha fil asas. How does fil asas go? Mean go, going, less asas. Goes, less asas. Gone, less asas. Went, less asas. So Nafi, fil asas. Go, best. Okay? Ada kul, less fil asas. Ada idafa ing, ada idafa es, ada idafa en or ne, ada kalima jadid. So nafi, madi basit, lazim didn't. What bada didn't, iktub, fail asas, ada mithal, fail asas, kalima bidun idafa, fail bidun idafa. Okay, bidun ed, bidun ing, bidun aishain. Now, another example is this. We didn't move to Scotland. So Bada didn't assess. Later, we didn't move what idafa ed. Ada ed, later assess. Assess bidun idafa, bidun aishain. So go, were moved, assess. Went, were moved, later assess. So now, then the question, for questions, sual, yes, no, sual, yes, no, bidaya, did. Did you go to Pete's house last night? Or did you move to Scotland? Nafsun, nafi. Bada did, fil asas. Bada did, fil asas. So other jawab, ajuba, yes, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Now, so you can see more example here. Some past simple verbs are regular, other muntazam. Muntazam and end in ed. Muntazam, nihaya, ed. Examples, mithal, move, moved, listen, listened, like, liked. So ed, muntazam. Some past simple verbs are irregular. Shadh, lisa ed, other kalima jadid. Go, went, make, made, buy, bought, have, had. So these are what we can start with when it comes to simple past. Now let's move to another exercise on the simple past. So we can see another exercise with the simple past. Now talking about the past. Now I want you to write the past forms of these verbs. We have the regular verbs and then the irregular verbs. The regular verbs, that is muntavam, you just add ed. But if you have e, just add d. Okay, so let's look at the regular ed or just d. When there's an e at the end, you just add d. There's an e at the end, you just add d. And these are new words altogether. So make is made, go becomes what? Went. Now I want you to complete the rest, and then you check your answer. Pause the recording and then complete them before you look at the answer. Now I want you to look at the answers. So these are your answers. So work becomes worked, like becomes liked, want, wanted, listen, listened. You can see the ed. Love, loved. The irregular verbs, we have go is went. Cost, the same cost. Have becomes had. Buy is bought. Say, the past is said. And then we have one more down here, sell. And that is sell. It's what? Sold. So this is yabi. That is sell. Okay, good. Now, I want you to complete the paragraphs with the past forms of these verbs. So I want you to try this. It is a little bit trickish. I want to try this exercise with the past forms. It's about a previous paragraph. It will not be very easy for you. I will help you with it. We will do this together. So let's look at the answers together. So we have here, this is taken from, it's taken from, the paragraph is taken from a previous reading. Let me see whether I can share the previous reading with you. Let me see where I can give you the reading from which you can get your answers. Yes. So this is the reading. First, I want you to read this. I want you to read this before you answer. I will give you some few minutes. You can take a snapshot of it before you read it. You complete the exercise. Yes, so you can, I want you to read this. Yes, so you can read this before you do the exercise. I will give you some few minutes to read this while we complete the exercise. Yes. So you can see what is here. This is a short article which will help you to read. It will help you to complete the exercise on the next page. Most of the ideas are here. Yes, you can take pictures of this with your phone. Take pictures of the reading with your phones, and then while you read it, you answer the exercise. You complete the next page. So you take photos here. Take a photo. Take a photo. تأخذ صورة هنا قبل أكمل تمرين. Okay, before you complete the exercise, take pictures of these first. Yes, take pictures of this. Yes, so now let's move to the exercise. Okay, so let's look at the exercise now. So we have the first one. Look at the pictures you've taken. Look at the pictures you've taken. I will also send you, I'll send you a PDF. I'll send you a PDF of the reading, of this reading. I'll send you a PDF of this reading. When you get a PDF of the reading, I want you to look up the meaning of these words. I want you to look up the meaning of these words when you get a PDF. We have here communications. It's better to change the marker. I'll send you a PDF of this so that it will help you to do the exercise. So when you get a PDF, look at these words. So one is communications company. Then we have another word that is corporation. And then you will look at this also, kilobytes memory. And then you can look at this also, government. And then look at what this is, NASA. And then we have space shuttle. Space shuttle. Then we have headphones. And then cassettes. Then we can also add, I think electronics, you know that. So this will be enough. This will be enough. Good. So now let's look at the answers. Let's now look at the answers. So one, Margaret, what should be the answer to question one? You can see that the answer is what? Worked. And don't forget, you must change them to the past forms. Change the words to the past forms. Tegir, Lamadi, Madi Basit. We change this to the past forms. So you change the words to the past. Change them to the past. Don't forget to read the PDF I will send you before you complete this work, and you change them to the past form. So the first one, the answer will be worked. Worked. So we write worked here. So the first will be worked. Worked. So the first answer will be worked. So this is the first answer. Margaret worked. We take the answer from here, work. This is the answer, but you must change it to the past. So you add ed. Okay, so this is what I want you to do for the rest. Now we can look at the answer. Let's now look at the answers for the rest of the questions. Pause your video and finish before you look at the answers, before you check your answers. So now these are the rest of the answers. So these are the answers. When you complete them, these are the answers. Make sure you finish, you pause your recording to finish before you check the answers. So these are the answers for this exercise. And don't forget to read the article I will send to you, the PDF that I'll send to you before you check your answers. And I'll also add a vocabulary, list of vocabulary words also to them. Okay, so we've come to the end of today's lessons. I hope to meet you again tomorrow. See you. See you. See you. See you. Goodbye.